Issue 2 starts with a flashback to a time a colony was under attack by something unseen, while a grandfather tries to protect his granddaughter. Back in the present, Cruz is approached by the commanding officer who forced him to retire, and he tells Cruz about the attack on the Weyland-Yutani station by his son and his son's crew. Cruz is then tasked with retrieving the Alpha alien embryo before Weyland-Yutani scuttles the station. Going back 20 years prior, we see that Cruz was sent on a mission with his fellow Space Marines to investigate a drifting ship. This is what the flashbacks in Issue 1 were referencing. Back in the present, Cruz and 2 Marines arrive at the station to find a ton of broken specimen tanks and a female survivor, but the Alpha embryo is missing. They then get attacked by facehuggers, and a drone kills one of the Marines by ripping out his own ribs. Issue 3 starts off with the drone alien taking off with the wounded Marine, while the rest continue their search for the Alpha and Cruz's son. In another flashback, Cruz and the Marines find a bunch of alien livestock that have been face-hugged but not yet burst. Back in the present, the trio find the older man that we saw at the beginning of issue number 2 with facehugger marks on his head, but his granddaughter is gone. Once the old man turns away from Cruz, Cruz shoots him in the head, and the female that they've been exploring with is revealed to be one of Danny's co-terrorists. Just before his chest bursts, Cruz ends up getting a tank over the alien as she tries to flee. As a big drone alien breaks in, Bishop shows up with a flamethrower and scares it off. The 4th issue starts with the trio looking for the rest of the people and ending up finding them in order to try and capture a different chest burster as a part of their mission for scientific purposes. Soon enough, they find the nest along with many dead, cocooned colonists. Eventually, they find a face-hugged Danny attached to the wall. Cruz, making a hard decision, raises his gun to shoot his own son in the head, but the female from his crew, named Iris, shows up and stops him just in time, demanding that they take Danny with them. Xenomorphs attack, and the people flee back to a shuttle where an alien surprises the other Marine and kills him. The others split up so that Iris and Bishop can prepare a different escape pod. Then we see the full-grown Alpha Xenomorph with a giant horned headpiece. Issue 5 starts when Cruz escapes the Alpha with Danny's body. Back in the flashback again, we find out that Cruz was impregnated, but the Alpha was extracted before his chest burst. He's the one that gave birth to the Alpha. Back in the present, Cruz connects with Bishop and Iris just in time to escape the Alpha before blowing a hole in the station, getting rid of the Alpha's drones. Cruz realizes that the cryo chamber in their escape pod won't work, so his son is screwed. Suddenly, Iris shoots Bishop a whole bunch and knocks out Cruz.